Hey guys, so sorry for being so quiet on social media the past while. I've just been struggling a bit with, the concepts of censorship and not being able to talk about things which are going very well. So the big news: I am on the team for Tokyo, for the Tokyo Olympics, along with James Woodgate and Tom Hall. So James is a new member to the team. Tom's obviously been around a while. He first made the team back in 2017. He was at the selection shoots in 2016, but James is still a junior. I think he's turning 19 in a few weeks' time. Shooting a fantastic standard. Our selection shoot then. So we had the selection shoot at St George's Park about, well, it was the end of March it was, and frankly it was the highest standard shoot that Britain's ever had. It was notably the highest standards ever shot. There was one round where 673 for a 720, which was one of the minimum qualifying scores for the selection shoot. 673 got you 5th place out of 6 of us. So the standard's been really high, and frankly I couldn't be more happy, couldn't be more proud to be on the team alongside James and Tom. James shot a phenomenal standard. We knew he'd been practicing at a really high standard, shooting really well at the training center, and if he was able to bring that along to the tournament, then he would make the team, because frankly he was shooting a phenomenal standard for really quite a long period of time. And he did. It was from the first set. He won the first session, the first scoring 720, and then basically carried on at that pace at a high 330s all the time. So 670 plus pretty much constantly. He shot a phenomenal standard. I can't fault it at all. I think we've got a great team together. We've got an awful lot of experience. I've qualified now for my second Olympic Games. Just doing some foot stretching as I'm out here doing the video. I'm qualified for my second Olympic Games. Tom's done a couple of World Universiads and then obviously been on the international team for, this is the 4th year. We qualified the team for the Olympics with Alex Wise, who is the reserve, by the way. Alex shot at a great standard, just not quite enough. Obviously in COVID times, the possibilities of using a reserve are notably higher. And then on the women's side, we've got Naomi Folkard, who's going for her 5th Olympics and has just had a lovely little baby called Emily. And we've got Sarah Bettles and Bryony Pittman. And now our women's team, they performed amazingly back in 2019, and frankly the standard's just the same, if not gone up. They got a bronze medal at the World Championships, qualified for the Olympics in the process of doing so, and also then went on to win gold at the European Games. So we're the only country out of Europe to have a full men and women's team, a full quota qualified for Tokyo, and that's been fantastic for us over the past year and a half or so, because while all this has been going on, we've known that there will be 6 Brits in Tokyo, should it happen. Because obviously there were some question marks a while ago, but I think the Olympics is going to run. There's going to be fantastic support. It's going to be a load of great news for all of the British team. We had in Rio I think we were the only country to increase its medal tally after a home games. Obviously a home games gives you loads of advantages. Obviously you get a team in everything. You don't need to qualify, and then you can maybe practice in the venue beforehand, use the venue a little bit more, as well as obviously having a home crowd advantage cheering for you. And then we went to Rio after London, and we brought home more medals than we did in London, which is an amazing achievement, and it shows the strength and depth in British sport, in UK sport, the performance, the high performance world there. And frankly I think we'll do phenomenally in Tokyo. I expect we'll bring our British steadfastness and resolve and go out and perform incredibly well. I'm reading great things about Adam Peaty. We've got the world #1 on the ladies skeet, I think. And that's just off the top of my head. There's fantastic performances across the team, frankly, and I think we're going to do great. Our archery team, we're shooting the best standards we ever have, notably higher than ever before, and I think the firepower on that team between me and Tom, who are sort of proven competitors and able to raise our game really well as having a great standard. James has brought in this just unrelenting filling up of the middle. And that's what we need to do at the top level nowadays. You know, if you watch the World Cup in Guatemala, and we'll be off to the World Cup in Lausanne fairly soon. We go straight from Lausanne to the European Championships in Turkey. Fingers crossed that all works out. But James is bringing this just unrelenting accuracy, and that means that Tom and I have to raise our game, because we're not coming second or third to some uppity kid. The kid's doing great, but that means we have to push our standards up, and that just brings everybody forward. So both on the men's team, as well as, you know, I think some profound individual possibilities, and then the mixed team as well. And the women's team, obviously, I think you'll be seeing a fair bit of bling coming home this year. I look forward to taking you through my journey coming towards Tokyo, showing you a bit more of my training. I'm going to compile my videos and do 2 videos a week, maybe something like Wednesday and then Sunday. So I'm releasing, you know, a little bit of a number of things, a number of training elements, a number of maybe videos of shooting, videos of my teammates shooting. And they'll be up on my YouTube page, as well as posting some stuff on Instagram and Facebook. Hopefully I can show you the kind of training I do to get in shape, and the things I've been doing, particularly the rope flow. Absolutely love rope flow. Strongly recommend anybody to give that a go. If you're interested in the flow rope, get in touch. I have archery colored rope flows. So we've got flow ropes. We've got a green rope with an archery target going up the middle of it. So if you're interested in trying rope flow, do send me a message, and hopefully I can get one of them to you fairly quickly. Charging £20, including postage for that. So really they're fairly cheap for the heavy dense rope that you need to really get that both sides utilized, the non-dominant dominant hand connection with the rope. However, you can do it with a towel, you can do it with a piece of string, anything. You can learn the patterns, frankly. So anyway, we're on the road to Tokyo now. I think we're less than 100 days, something like 92 days, something like that. I can't wait. It's going to be a great season, and I look forward to sharing it with you. Have a great day. Learn the AOK.